Robot here, and today I'll be reading you all Chapter 12 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2, the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction written by our good friend, the Queen of Lions. Queen of Lions, thank you very much for giving us permission to read your stories. Keep up the good work with the rest of your stories, okay? Now, this is a sequel to the original Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction, which we previously read. And I have a feeling that this is going to be really good. Charmy read the 11th chapter, and he introduced me to the 12th chapter, so I might as well give the story a read. Oh, all this excitement is making me itch. Come on, everyone, let's read this thing. The group was all rested up, and they were prepared to go through the Tunnel of Love. This is a Tunnel of Love? Asked Ellie. Yeah, it is, Ellie. Now this is amazing, Sister said. You okay? Alice asked Zoe. My stomach hurts, Zoe replied. I know it still hurts due to period cramps, but we'll just try not to think about the pain, Alice said as he patted Zoe's back and pulled her into a hug. Then he heard Zoe beginning to cry. You okay, Zoe? Sister asked. Oh, she'll be okay, Sister. Just let me handle this, Alice said as Sister then had a saddened expression on her face as she walked away. Allison heard his stomach growling. He placed one of his hands on his stomach. What's that from you? Zoe asked. Yeah, that was my stomach, Zoe. I haven't eaten in a while. I have no idea when the last time I had a meal, Ella said, as he saw that Zoe was still having cramps. I'll be okay, Alice, Zoe said, as Ellie looked into her backpack and found a bag of cookies. I have a bag of cookies. I found them while we were at the fairgrounds, Ellie replied, as she handed the bag of cookies to Alice. What kind of cookies are they? Alice asked. They're chocolate chips. I checked to make sure that they are still good to eat, and they are. Ellie offered the group some cookies, but neither of them were hungry. So only Alice and Zoe were the ones who were hungry. Thanks, Ellie, Zoe said, as she and Alice started to eat the cookies. Sister and Ellie had a few cookies. Chocolate does help women. Sure does help women with time of the month cycles. Cramps. Sorry. Alice said to Zoe as he hugged her, and she fed him a cookie. The group then started to walk through the Tunnel of Love. Once everyone was ready to continue on the walk, this water doesn't look natural, Coach said. So don't drink it, Nick said. Careful, Zoe said, as the group were walking through the tunnel, and Zoe then got splashed by a bit of water as Alice caught her. Whoa, Alice said, as Zoe looked into his eyes. Hey, Alice, got you? Ain't nothing gonna happen to you now. Hey, no kissing, y'all, Coach said as to Ellie, and Zoe snickered a laugh. In one of the rooms in the Tunnel of Love, Alice found a katana sword. Zoe, he called, and Zoe ran towards the room where Alice was and saw that he found a sword. I want you to have this, he said. At first Zoe wasn't sure, but Alice was sure, wanted her to have it. Yeah, he said. Then Zoe gave Alice a hug. Man, this is the best day of my life, she said, as he hugged her back. While he rubbed his hands in one hand and lightly moved his other hand towards her, bottom and gave it a gentle squeeze. Why did you touch my you-know-what? Zoe asked. Why did you touch my hump? Zoe asked with a laugh. Because your hump is soft like a pillow, he replied. You're funny, Alice, Zoe laughed as the group walked around and through the tunnel until they were able to find an exit out of the Tunnel of Love. Finally, fresh air, Ellie said. A helicopter. It looks like it's looking for survivors, Rochelle pointed out as Alice saw a roller coaster and called something screaming oak. Nick looked around and saw a jockey in the distance. He was able to shoot it down without a problem. Oh man, that's a screaming oak, Alice said as the group hopped over the fence and they got to the controls of the roller coaster. Is everyone here? Ellie asked as she looked around. She noticed that Sister wasn't there in the group. Where's Sister? She asked. Sister, where are you? Coach said until he saw Sister on the roller coaster. There you are. I'm starting it, Alice said as he started the roller coaster ride. Sister smiled and laughed as she was riding the roller coaster and went past the group where the gate opens and the group ran inside the coaster. and ran on the tracks. The ride attracted hordes of zombies, which the group was able to run on the track and shoot down the zombies as much as they can while they ran to the track. The alarm was annoying everyone. Someone had to shut off that alarm, Rochelle said. As they got to the end of the ride, they saw Sister who was off the roller coaster ride. Alice ran to the controls after they reached the end of the track of the ride. He turned off the alarm that made the zombie horde stop coming. It's off, Alice said. Thank goodness. My ears are still ringing like crazy, Zoe said. Then a hunter was about to pounce at Zoe when Ellie shot down the hunter. You okay? She asked Zoe. Yeah, thanks, Ellie, Zoe said as she hugs Ellie. Safe house is in that shack. We made it, Alice said as the group followed Alice to the safe house, which was on the boardwalk. They walked on the boardwalk until they made it to the safe house. All was quiet, so everyone walked inside and they were safe. That was too close, said Ellie. I know it was too close with all that fight of the infected hordes. This is something that we have been through as we were fighting through. I sure hope brother is okay, Coach said. I'm sure he's okay, Coach. I hope that farmer band didn't hurt him. Because if he did, I'll grab that farmer and slug him. Yeah, we'll go with that. Nick said as Sister was at the corner of the room not looking happy. What's up with Sister? Ellie asked. No idea. Maybe something is bugging her, Rochelle said. I'll talk to her. Rochelle walked over to Sister and crouched down to her level. Hey, you okay? Rochelle asked as Sister looked up. Hey, Rose, Sister said. Is everything okay? Rochelle asked. Yeah, I've been very quiet. Well, I'm just lonely, Sister said. Why are you saying that? You have all of us, Rochelle said as she sat down beside Sister. Alice and Zoe have been spending more time with each other more than me. I think Zoe is starting to forget about me, Sister said sadly. Don't say things like that, Sister, Rochelle said as she patted the cub's head. Zoe and Alice just want to spend time together. They'll never forget about you. With Rochelle saying that it made Sister better. With Rochelle saying that, it made her feel better. The group had decided that they will rest in the safe room and will continue when they are ready. And that was Chapter 12 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2, the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction, written by the Queen of Lions. What do I think of this story? I find this chapter to be really good. Both paragraph and sentence structurings are really good. I like the fact that Sister had a nice ride on the Screaming Oaks. Well, I know it's a roller coaster, and it kind of makes me want to go on a roller coaster again. Well, the last time that happened, it's been forever. Where did the good times go? And as for Sister getting all sad for having Zoe and Alice, hanging out with each other, I feel very bad for Sister. She felt like she's been left out. Poor Sister, I hope she gets better. But other than that, this chapter is really good, and so far, this story is really nice. Now, what do you all think of this chapter, you guys? Did you all like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And are you enjoying this story so far, or are you not enjoying it so far? Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. Well, I better go ahead and get started on those dishes. Besides, we got a lot of chores to do. And thank you all very, very much for watching. This is Bokkun the Robot.